Yo, Kyle, AJ, Brian. Yes, Kyle, 100,000 hooks. I was told that is the quantity required to order from Gamakatsu a custom hook. So if I really want that short shank bronzy, 100,000 of them. That's a pretty steep MOQ. Pretty steep. I'm out. How much does that cost? I don't know, but even if you are, I mean, let's see. I mean, what's a hook probably cost from Gamakatsu? Just say 20 cents. What is that? 20 grand? Yeah. You'd never run out. That's for damn sure. But I guess you would want to run out. I mean, if you really think about it, uh, what would you need? If you had 100,000, you could probably find 1,000 people, maybe, to buy 1,000 count box, and then you'd be done. Then it'd be gone. Um, and I don't think it would be too. I mean, it would probably take some time to find, but you could probably sell them to. There's lots of outlets you could probably sell them to, but there's probably. I mean, you could probably find 40, 50 individuals that would want 1,000 count box of short shanks. Um, no, it's not. It's not hateful, Brian. It's not hateful, but uh, I think you could make some money on it if you just had if you had 20K laying around that you wanted to throw into something. I think you could. I think you could do a little. I think you could do a little something. Um, just bought 2K rubber hook covers for $9. Well worth it. The kiddos like to snoop. Bob, is it the ones that completely encapsulate the hooks, or is it the little rubber nipples that go over the hook points? Nice math, Chris. Thank you. 83.3 years you would need to reorder. I don't think I don't think that would happen. I don't think that would happen. I would like to move the majority of them, keep about 2,000 of them, then sell the other 98,000 boxes, and uh, and then do it all over again, and then compete against Gamakatsu on Tackle Warehouse with their own hook. Say, damn, this guy's selling a lot of our hooks. Why didn't we make that? Bean graduates from college. Say, Bean, here's your graduation present. What is it? Uh, Gamakatsu round bend short shanks. 30,000 of them. Like, what do I do with that? Whatever you want. The world is yours. That's just one size, Brian. That's just one size. So then it would be 100,000 per size. So you'd start getting up. Nobody just wants, like, of course I would order fours, but I would want threes and fives. So, I mean, if you got threes and fives, I'd have to have fours though. But you might could get by with odd sizes, but I don't think that would be as appealing. I don't think it would be like if you're trying to sell hundreds of thousands of hooks. I don't know that threes and fives would be as appealing to the masses. Me personally, I'd like to have them for a little nerdy shit, but twos, fours, and sixes, you'd be looking at 300,000 hooks, 60 grand. Then you have to get red ones, of course. That'd be another 20K. I mean, if you got wild hook shopping, you'd be up there. Someone would think 3 is too small and 5s are too big, probably. Oh, hello, South J. What's new in South J land? Had to taser anybody lately? Yeah, so you could probably dump 100 grand and get some hooks. But I can guarantee you, once the pallet showed up with your hooks, 100 grand in your bank account would look a lot better. Stack of 100 grand, big pallet of treble hooks. I'll take the cash. No more teeny cranks. I guess I would have to drop another few $1,000s. Why not get a number 8? I think just take the 100 grand, yeah. But I guess that's as they say, scared money don't make money. So nothing much. The only action I saw was someone trying to hunt on the premises and caught them with their dog. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so sorry, Gamakatsu. I will not be placing my order with you. Unless you'd like to do a collab. Since you're into collabs now, let's do a collab and just put my name on them. Send me a few nickels every month. That'd be fine. Nickels and hooks. Nickels and hooks. All right, what do I got to do? I've got to do 2 things. I've either got to sand baits or put hooks and rings on baits. Could do either. Really exciting day today. I have some things to paint, but I want to paint them when I get to these. Going fishing? I don't even know that my boat runs, honestly. The last time I tried to run it, I couldn't even get it up on the trailer because it started bogging down. And then I parked it and just left it. I haven't looked at it since. Batteries are probably dead. Probably not looking good. Owner has 100,000 minimum as well. Ouchie. But you're a lure painter. True. True. I would just include them in the package. Include them in the package. I'm a split ring putter on her. Maybe it's fixing itself back. Maybe Morgan. That's a good. I thought I had water in the gas tank, so I pumped all the water out of the gas tank. But I feel like my boat has been rained on since then, and it's probably got gas in the water in the gas again because. And I got to fix this. I just don't know how. Maybe I haven't devised a plan for this yet. Maybe somebody else has dealt with it. So on my Triton, on the floor, there's a vent under between both chairs, right in the middle on the floor, and it's got the two drains on the side, and it's got that vent on the 90 on the vertical piece under the chair, right in the middle. But what happens is when water runs down on that, water comes through there and it collects on the top of your gas tank. And I think I had some water seeping in from around my fuel pump, and that's how water was getting in. But what my problem is the water running onto the top of the tank. So I need to create like a funnel that catches on the back and then like diverts the water away from the tank, like into the bilge. It's a really stupid design that you would just funnel water onto the top of the tank. So we'll I haven't necessarily figured out what the best material or what to do that, how to fix that. I thought about just like taking some aluminum and kind of mounting it under on the mounted on the inside, and just do like a tray where it's got like little wings off to the side to where whatever water does come out, it just kind of runs off over the tank. I'm going to try to, Burnsy. I was trying to get Pryor to join in and talk about his spinner baits. Since they've been sitting here, I'd like to talk to old JP again. I know he was out in Texas, so he might still be out there dicking around with some deer or some work. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe tonight, Rich. Maybe tonight. It's the plan, at least. Uh-oh. I messed that one up. Not a good one. December 25th. Our sister's birthday is the 27th. South Jersey, don't be saying that shit, dude. Damn. Water in the bottle? Nah. It's just seeping through the gas, dude. Don't wish that fucking shit on me. Got a flat tire. Yeah, it's your head gasket. You're screwed. Ran out of gas today. Really? It's because your transmission went out. Ooh. Oh, I'm trying to. Morgan, you can still fish. Kyle, you can still fish. AJ, are you done? Is fishing out of the question from here on out? Or are you still good? Who's out? Hella? Brian? Frank the Tank? It's got to be wrapping up. I'm trying to think what our percentage of guys that can still. Darius, he likes a good winter bite. Me too. Nobody's out there. Fish bite good. They like things moving typically. Deer season. AJ, come on, dude. You're not a deer hunter. What a monumental waste of time. Just go poach one off the side of the road. Cut the back straps out and go about your business. Really, baffle on the back side of the vent plate only needs about 14 depth to baffle. To me, the first thing I look at is the gasket on the sending unit. Yeah, I think that's. I think I have. I think I have a screw that's a little wonky on the sending unit. But I don't think it's bad enough that like there's a ton of water getting in there. But over time, it's probably collected. I'm not sure. Later, Tom. Blew up 2 bows. How does one do that? You're like you're like me and airbrushes with bows. Burns, I was trying to get Pryor on here to talk about his blades he sent in because we haven't talked about those yet. I have a giant stack of spinner baits from John from JP, and they have yet to be discussed or given away. Blade bait. Yo, Anthony. I think this is hot tailpipe. He can tell us about this special red hook and why he loves it so much, and why he puts it on all his baits. You'll be home for a year, bro? That's pretty brutal. Bobby Balsa, come back to us. Come back to us. Anthony, it could be yours. We'll be giving them away when I can get Pryor on the stream. I want him to be present when we give them away, so he can give you if you win it, he can give you a crash course on where he likes them. Nighttime deer. Those are always fun to track down. Those are always fun to track down. Bob's going to need another house. Bob's going to need to order a storage unit, have it delivered to his house, dropped off, and then store all of his stuff in there, and then have the most ultimate mail call ever. Do people still do those? Do people still do that? That was all the rage for a while. Mail calls. I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I'm sure it is with somebody. I guess Hella does one occasionally. Dude, Bob, you would have the ultimate unboxing. 1 year. Look at what I bought in a year. That would probably go mini viral. I don't know that anything that well, I mean, I think people would watch that. You might could drag in some you might could drag in some outliers that are not interested in fishing to watch you unbox a year's worth of stuff. We'd all be there. We'd be all there supporting you. Hey, Brendan. That is a lot of hooks. It is a lot. Jersey Ninja does have some wild JDM lives. Jersey Ninja, what is your most regretted JDM purchase? Did you have a total flop? Did you ever get one bait and be like, this thing's a piece of shit? This thing's a piece of garbage. Twinsies, me and BBC. I got kind of, I don't know. I never went full JDM. I'm trying to think if I ever ordered anything off of like Ichiban. I think I just shopped back in the days. Like I got really into it to where I was like finding stuff and like looking up all this weird stuff and like doing all this research on this Japanese shit. And I think the appeal back then was not necessarily actually owning it. It was finding it where I could order it. Because it wasn't like as accessible as it is now. So you got to think back 15 years. Like getting shit from Japan wasn't as easy. And I think part of the appeal of it was just figuring out how to get it. But I think the only thing I've ever ordered, I ordered a Scorpion from. I think I've ordered. I think I ordered a Scorpion, a used Scorpion off of eBay from Japan. Uh, I think I got this from Japan. I think that's like the only two things. The Jackal Blast Bone. I was probably disappointed. Excessive roll to it. Jackal Blast Bone. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that is. I think BBC's got the gift of gab if he's selling you a tombstone or a casket. I think he'd be great at that. When he starts talking real quiet. Listen. It's beautiful granite. The name will look beautiful. We can engrave your picture with your fishing lures. Big bass on it. Dude, if you would have put me on a microphone or in front of a camera at 18 years old, I would have made Brendan look like somebody that talks for a living. Jabber, Brendan. Don't read into it. You talk fine. No, I couldn't even imagine. I would have probably gotten canceled immediately. Because I would have not known what to say and probably said something wrong. And I still don't think I have the gift of gab by any means, but I like talking about fishing. He's probably got some fancy mic. Rich, did they get a big haul? Oh boy, yeah. I had to remind the bean, hey, because the people would make the mistake of not putting candy in her basket. They would hand her the bowl. They would stick the bowl out. And when you stick the bowl out in front of the bean, that just means take what you want. It's free for all. So she'd go in and get a bear claw full. I was like, no, you got to chill out, bean. You can't take the whole damn basket. I was like, just get one or two. She'd kind of dig around in there and like pick the good stuff out. She'd be done. But every time they stuck the damn bowl out, she was grabbing. She was grabbing. But I think I have successfully eaten all of the mini Snickers, the mini Twix, the mini Kit Kats, the mini peanut M&Ms, and the mini Reese's. I think the only thing left are shitty Three Musketeers and maybe a couple Mars bars, and regular M&Ms, and I won't be eating any of those. So the rest of it is probably going to go in the trash. Somebody did give her a full-size Snicker, and I've got it in the freezer. Somebody else gave her a full-size Twix, and it was also in the freezer, but it got eaten last night. She got 2 full sizes. She got a Twix and she got a Anthony. It does me too. But having that large of a supply of candy, I can't resist it. So it's chocolate and I don't get along. I saw that, Jeremy. I just got the notification on my phone. Too damn cold on Halloween. We have a bunch of leftover candy. That sucks. It was pretty cool down here. That's probably why I still have like a stuffy nose. No, fun size candy. Whenever I eat fun size candy, I always try to judge the size of the little fun size and figure out how many it would take to eat a full size Snicker, and then take another half of that to where I'm eating like a Snicker and a half. So I'll look at it and I'll see one little Snicker and I'll say, well, if I eat 5 of these, it'll probably be a full Snicker. So I probably need like 7. And then I feel terrible. And I feel guilt for eating that much garbage. And then I do it again repetitively until it's all gone. You mean when you were a kid, Brendan? They don't taste the same as the good old days? Back when you trick-or-treated 2 years ago? 3 fun size equals 1 regular size? Damn. I was big eyeing the what an actual regular size Snicker is. Maybe I was just Anthony, maybe I was just lying to myself trying to eat more. Candy sure was fun size. Dang sure miss her. It is a lot of sugar. It is a lot of sugar. But Halloween's once a year, right? I only get one opportunity to really OD on fun-sized Halloween treats. I do horrible caloric math. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? They don't taste the same. I wonder what they changed. What do you think? How do they taste different? What's up, JP? This is the first I've heard of this. The one thing that was the biggest disappointment to me growing up that they changed is Kraft French onion dip. Like you dip chips in. It used to be the most delicious thing on earth. The refrigerated version. And then I bought it one day and it was like runny and nasty. And I think I was like so disgusted, I sent them an email and was like, did you change the formula? Because this is like disgusting. And they were like, yes, that is our new French onion dip. I was like, well, it tastes like dog shit. It wasn't expired. It was perfectly fine. And then come to find out, they had been monkeying around with the recipe. Think so, Hella? Probably. Probably. Any fishing lately? Has anybody been fishing besides Darius? Everybody has to live vicariously through Darius. When I worked at Pillsbury, we would use 40,000 pounds of Reese's Pieces in an 8-hour shift making cookies. Wow. That's a lot. Morgan did fish. I forgot Morgan actually still goes. Had a guy kind of offer me a job over the last couple weeks. He's been planting the seeds, and I started thinking about it. I was like, dude, if I got a regular job, I could like fix my boat up and go fishing on the weekends. It's a pretty wild idea. And get a paycheck. Another odd idea. Gonna get out on Saturday to a lake in Virginia, trying to get my tackle rigged up. It's a herring lake. Should be fun. I think Smith is the only herring lake I've ever fished, but it wasn't a herring bite. Caught a 5-pounder last Saturday on the Glide. Doesn't sound like a bad time. Excuse me, Kraft. Is it just me, or does your French onion dip have a runny consistency compared to what I remember? Assholes. AJ, you got any good Christmas movie recommendations you've been watching? Ooh, I didn't know places still stocked trout. Smith's the only lake in the herring I've fished. Yeah, like the way we were fishing, like you would have never known. Like it didn't matter that it was a lake filled with herring. Adams Family Values. Did you see we were the Adams Family? Was the Adams Family Values? Was that the one that had do what you want to do, say what you want to say, act how you act? The MC Hammer soundtrack. Hey Jane, don't lie to me and tell me you didn't have that. I think I fished as many of y'all's Alabama lakes that I'm on. That's pretty impressive. Morgan, are y'all gonna fish the ABT? I also got invited to fish that. The top 100, where you like pay more and you fish less. I don't know if I'm going to do that either. Get a job, fish the ABT 100. Man, what would happen to me? Who would I be at that point? Who would I be? What about Texas? I guess that's too far. I would think North Texas. How far are you from North? Oh, you're in the upper part of Arkansas. I keep forgetting that. I always think you're like south. You're north. You're probably closer to the Ozarks, though, Morgan. You ever jump in any of those derbs? How far is an Ozark Lake, like a good one, that's worth going to? Does anybody tournament fish out of state? Most of the Oklahoma lakes, they fish big stuff. It's only 2 hours. That's not bad. Same here, Marty. All city public pond get stocked with stupid trout. How about that? I didn't know that. One lake I did fish from October to April would get 40 to 45. Damn, that's gotta be expensive, dude. What's a 40,000 trout stocking program cost? These are the Crawmax. Crawmac. They're done. Beaver is the closest, but you'd have to pay me to fish it. Jersey needs to get their shit together and stock more bass and smallmouth trout, and forget about catfish and tiger muskie. You know, catfish were a thing. Why don't they just take catfish from the Chesapeake and transplant them into Jersey? Apparently, there's plenty over there. $10 trout stamp. That seems fair enough. If you're a good trout fisherman and you've got enough trout in your lake, you could make that pay for itself pretty quick. Oh, somebody posted a picture, a screenshot. Y'all might have seen this video, but it was a screenshot of a video with Ott Defoe, and the name of the show is called, I think it's like a TV show, but the name of the show is like, it's not The Hunt for Big Fish, but it's kind of like The Hunt for Big Fish. But Ott Defoe was fishing a like a discharge power plant lake. And he was actually fishing Decker in Austin, which I've fished a ton, but I don't know why it looked like it was cold, so I'm guessing he fished it last winter. But I don't think the power plant on Decker like runs water anymore. They call them super cats, but they just breed channel cats, but they destroy the lakes. Oklahoma lakes truly are the closest to me, and there's more money in those. You ever fish against Hallman? Jason Christie, ever had Jason Christie roll up to a derb? What's a good Ozark lake? I don't know. What's the best Ozark lake? I don't know if they got anything like DeGray, but I'm sure there's something up there decent. Bull Shoals. We have one of the best trout fisheries, and there's parts where Lake Cumberland dumps into the Cumberland River. The river is the real trout river. People come from everywhere. Who knew? Who knew? Yes, I did see that. That was the biggest staple I've ever seen in my life, Brendan. Holman Christie and Luke Plummer have all fished XFL sometimes. You know who got on my radar? Let me figure out his name. It probably swims kind of wonky. I would think that much weight on the side of the bait would not be good. Y'all know Chad Devers? Deaver? Chad Deaver? No, hella does. I need to talk to this man. Nope. I don't know what he's doing. He fishes something. The only reason he got on the radar is that he's into some wood baits. I don't know what he fishes. Maybe he just fishes. Kind of hard to tell because in his profile it doesn't say like I'm fishing this, doing this, so and so pro. He just has a bunch of sponsors. So maybe he doesn't fish anything. Maybe he just fishes whatever he wants. Tin Killer has some bathtub clear water. The gray is awful. The gray is awful. And I don't know that from personal experience, but I know that from the first year they had the Bass Angler Team Championship. Wasn't that what it was called? That was like the Bassmaster event where they took like the teams. You could qualify to fish that championship, and then they gave a spot in the classic for that. Do they still do that? Bass Angler Team Championship? BATT? Anyway, state of Alabama sent like 5 teams. And me and Jody were one of them. And we started doing some mathematizing, and then we started looking at the quality of the lake, and we came to the conclusion that would not be smart for us to do. So we declined our invite. and somebody else went. And I remember when the tournament got done, and we like looked at the results. I was like, glad I didn't put myself through that. Arkansas has serious trout fishing. I've never caught a trout. I don't think. Speckled trout, white trout. I've never caught a freshwater trout. I take that back. I did it one of those like catch and cook places up in like Tennessee and like the mountains in like Gatlinburg or something. Jim says they still do it. Do you still get a classic spot? Are they still giving a classic spot to anybody who qualifies? I remember there was a little bit of a stink about it. People weren't so happy that they didn't feel like it was deserving of a spot. Is he part owner of that, Casey, or is that his creation? Maybe I don't need to talk to him. The only reason I say that was because I think I saw him on like he commented on some post and he was talking about bees. I said, I might need to see what kind of bees this guy has. But if he's the crank wraps guy, I don't know that I could look him in the eye. Lack of boat. Anyone see that possum tail worm from Chompers? Definitely grabbing a few. Is it new? Dustin, I know, dude. Like, I didn't realize that Shins and Fins or Shark Fin or whatever that damn page is that shared it last year. He shared it again. And I was getting like random messages and the people that reach out from a shared buzzy kind of like Facebook post like that that's going around, they all typically act the same. And it's never like, hey, how are you? I'm looking for this. It's, where's the damn Christmas tree lures? I want the Christmas tree bait. Where are they? It's like, oh, hi. Hello. Yes. Yes. I can put you in touch with the manufacturing department, and they should be able to get you set up. Where's the Christmas cookie baits? Asshole. They don't say asshole, but it's very short and direct and like without any kind of finesse. I need them Christmas tree lures. Okay. I'll let you talk to the bakery. Yes, let me connect you to the Elven Bakery Factory. It will hook you right up. I did actually find two The Bean has one. I don't know what she did with it. I think she broke it. But yes, I started getting random messages. Where's the Christmas lure? Where's the Christmas cookie lure? Now, in the middle of November, I'm looking for one of these. And then talked to my buddy, Chad, and he's like, making its rounds on Facebook. I was like, really? Then AJ, or I think I sent it to AJ. Somebody else messaged me and said that the Christmas tree was making its rounds. But yeah, it was it's going pretty, it's hitting pretty heavy. Let's see if I can see views. Shred fin. Why did 214,000 people follow that? Bossier City, Louisiana. Bossier, Louisiana. There we are. It has, we're at 560 likes, 191 comments, and 362 shares. That's a lot. That is a lot. They do make great gifts. I think it's fun to, you know, people get a laugh out of it, and you can actually use it and catch fish on it. And then I think it's even more entertaining, like when people are like, I'm gonna go fish this, and they go fish it and catch fish on it. So it's a fun thing to do. But I don't want to make it my thing. Oh, you're Tacklecraft? Yeah. Oh, you're the dude that made the Christmas Little Debbie. Yeah, that's me. That's me. That is me. Alan Deere says, me and 12,000 fishermen who just ate their last Christmas tree cake in the boat. 5-pound bass with a sweet tooth. I hear you, Michael. But the fish would love it. That's right, they would. Diabetes. Oh, Santa leaves fishing poles if you leave these out for him. That's a cute comment, Leslie. Santa leaves fishing poles if you leave these out for him. I think so. This would be a good topic on the podcast. Who are you, bro? What's your podcast? Oh, he's tagging Justin Martin from Duck Dynasty. Oh, that would be wild. If they talked about it on Duck Dynasty, they would for sure be selling them their version. I've seen the Grinch. Can't do the Grinch because Malash did the Grinch and he carved a Grinch and it was incredible, like everything he does. So, oh, you want to see the Christmas tree? What did I do with it? I even put festive red hooks on it. Green eyes. Little Debbie dude, exactly. That's gonna be my claim to fame. Oh yeah, you got to be a camper to get Christmas trees this year, and then y'all can get them and distribute them out to all these uh, folks on Facebook for a premium. South Jersey, I'm going to take them, and I'm just going to install little uh, LEDs in the belly of the crankbait, and then just have glow in the dark laser lures for the holidays. JP, I've actually gotten a fair share of pictures of people that have like caught fish on them. Today, campers are going to learn flipping 101. Yep. Just go to the Shredfin post. There is thousands of people looking at it. Just, I got them. Here they are. But I guess I've done these twice now. I think I've done these twice. I'd like to do something different. I'd like to do something different. I did have an idea. I just don't know which bait I'm going to put it on. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I guess I need to experiment. It is the time, the Christmas season. People are buying gifts, and this is probably, and I've talked about this before, that I was always curious because women spend differently than men, especially on like fishing lures, like and it's really bad in the South. Like guys in the South, they don't just like, they shop weird. So there needs to be a lot of influence for them to like buy a bait. And I feel like if they randomly buy a bait, it's usually some weird, like really dumb shit. And I was always trying to figure out how do you get like the women that are like married to these guys, how do you get them to buy them like a fishing lure gift? And you don't paint pretty bluegills and pretty shads because a woman does not follow me. I think I have a 1% female following, or 2%. It's non-existent. But what they do is they see Facebook posts where people share dumb shit like this. I say it's dumb. It's not dumb. It's fun. It's festive. But compared to other things I'm proud of, this isn't one of them. But that's how you catch their eye. And I suddenly went to selling baits to no women, to selling baits to lots of women. And they were very polite. They were different than the dudes. Where's the Christmas cake? They were always like, hey, women, like nice to deal with. They're like, $25? I'll take 4 of those. Like, okay. Very pleasant shoppers. Later, Anthony. Later, Bob. Brian, did you win one? Did you win a Christmas tree? It is way easier, JP. I didn't even have to, like, it wasn't, what kind of hooks are those? What How deep does the bait run? Does it rattle? None of that. I just want it. Does it look like a Christmas tree, Little Debbie? Yeah. Okay, that's the one. And some of them would even follow up and say, I gave it to my dad, and he got the biggest kick out of that thing. He laughed and he loved it. It's like, well, that's awesome. Thank you for following up and telling me how much enjoyment this little piece of plastic brought. So that one's going to be hard to top. That one is going to be hard to top. Turkey neck baits. I'm trying to. It was something stupid. What is something stupid? And then started watching your afternoon lives. There you go. Turkey neck. Can't wait for that to go viral. Chitlin cranks. So I was thinking like mashed potatoes and gravy, but that's not really directly Thanksgiving related. He has more painted baits hanging in Christmas trees and get fished all year, pretty much. There's probably quite a few of those as ornaments. Quite a few. On like a pot of neck bones. Amy would be lurking in the chat saying, which is a flying TK. Who's that girl asking you about the Christmas cakes? I don't know her. I don't know her. Wow. All right, I'm an hour in. I need to get to sanding. I need to call Epic Eric wherever he's at. He's been MIA. Elf Crank would probably be. The thing about the Christmas tree is it was perfect because like everything about it was the perfect storm. Like the shape, the color and its simplicity, like it just worked. It was perfect. Like from a like sales and marketing standpoint, that is like that was it. The perfect storm. As far as like I can't like to find another one that would be that relatable and that like just good. It'd be hard. Got to be green hooks. I need to go sandblast these hooks and then paint them green. Snowman would be doable. Snowman would be doable. You'd have to do it reverse though. I'd do it reversed. I do it with the black eye here, and then the carrot nose coming down the bait. But I don't know if you could, like, this is undoubtedly a Christmas tree cake. Like the amount of like effort you might have to go into to make it look like a damn snowman might be difficult. Megabass made a snowman gong. Let's see. That sounds fun. Leave it up to Megabass. Which is, oh yeah, they did. But it doesn't look like a snowman, right? It's just got the little arms, orange nose. Like it looks like a gorilla with little arms on the side. Hmm. Hmm. Rudolph. Animals are not good, in my opinion, because it's too hard to. I mean, I guess you could maybe do it. Maybe it'd be hard. If you do a Nutcracker, that'd be involved. Tiny man. Little Debbie was the one. It was the one. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna go sit here and stare at my phone and see if I can look at Christmas stuff and get an idea. But anyway, thanks for stopping by and chit chatting with me today, dudes. Campers, be on the lookout for an email. Should be incoming uh, in a little while. Um, green and red candy cans would be cool. Do a 2-pack. Um, I don't think it would sell better than me doing these again, though. Honestly, I think it would sell worse. I do have an idea, though. We'll see. We'll see. AJ knows a place where they sell Spook Juniors cheap. I forgot about spooks. A spook might be a good option for me because what I was thinking I wanted a slick surface. I wanted to do a 1.5, but I also didn't want to do. I didn't want to do scales. I want something slick. So, all right, y'all be good. I'll talk to y'all later.